Warning! This video is supposed to be boring, so if you leave a comment saying, "Oh my god, you wasted my time," and thumbs down, remember, the video is supposed to be boring! So if you do not wish to be bored, click off right now. Otherwise, for those of you who wish to witness the most boring race in all of Forza history, watch on! Righty-ho, so then, the contenders. In the top left we have the Austin Healey Sprite, on the top right we have the Toyota Aygo, bottom right is the Ford KA, and last but not least, the Volkswagen Carbon Gear, which is a car we've already seen drive around this track when it faced a Le Mans car which is driving at the Nürburgring. So, anyway, let's see how they get on. So, it looks like, right now, the Austin Healey and the Toyota have made a pretty good start. The Toyota, though, is into the first corner out a bit earlier, and the 4K not too far behind. In fact, as we enter the first proper chicane of the track, we all seem to be pretty evenly matched. If I had to guess, let's take a look as they come under the bridge. Yeah, the Toyota is pretty much ahead, and the Austin Healey and the other three are pretty much pretty evenly matched through there. All things are looking pretty exciting right now. So, now what's going on? Okay, yeah, I'd say the Toyota is still ahead at this rate. Not that this is very intense at all. And the Volkswagen keeping up there quite nicely. So, as you can see, against cars of a similar class, it is actually pretty darn fast. Which is why I was especially surprised to see it lose to the Aston Martin. Anyway, it now looks like the Ford's taken... Yes, I actually, indeed, it has there. I looked at the grey little road turn-off area there. I think the Ford's actually ahead at this point. Can't remember the actual acceleration stats. I think the Ford's supposed to be a little bit quicker in a straight line, so that might be why it's aching ahead here. Mind you, the Austin Healey Sprite isn't supposed to be slow, so you never really know. Or am I thinking of the Austin Healey... Oh no, I'm thinking of the Austin Healey Mark 3000 there, not the Sprite. Sprite's a slower one. Anyway, that's probably why I picked it for the most boring race. Now, as you can see, we're not really much exciting here. A few of the cars above 100 miles an hour, and now the Volkswagen seems to be losing speed here. It's about 2 miles an hour slower than the others, I believe. It's not actually hitting 100 miles an hour there, and the other cars all did, so they are now well ahead. Oh, the Ford, massive off there. Absolute catastrophe of a corner. Really quite embarrassing how bad that was. Obviously trying too hard. And here we go, the Austin is... it's weird here actually, there's only one right-hand drive car here, and that is the Toyota. So you get a nice, well, not really nice, but you get a bit of a change in perception there. And it's often interesting how the change perception often changes just how well the cars corner, as we are still... Are we actually close to the next chicane yet at all? Are we? No, not really. Oh, I think we're about to get there. Oh, yeah. Okay, right, here comes another action point on the track where we can find out just how far ahead cars are. Okay, so the Austin Healey Sprite looks like it's actually catching up in the corners. The Toyota's definitely in third place there, I'd say. And the Volkswagen is absolutely being humiliated on these straights. It just has not got the pace. It just has not got the pace! To quote KSI, or LGDBT. Hasn't got the pace to catch up. And the other cars are all pretty even. It's very close between those three. It'll be very interesting to see which one wins at this point. So, whereabouts are we? We're getting up now to a fast right-hander. Well, three of the cars are. The Volkswagen, that's really nowhere near them. And the Austin Healey, I think, is the Austin Healey ahead now, or is the... No. The Ford's turned in earlier there, and the Toyota seems to have caught the Healey up a bit. Absolute... It's important to remember, actually, that these two modern front-wheel drive cars will probably have a little bit more traction, a little bit more stability going in through these corners. Should provide them with a bit of an edge. And, well, there's no other way of putting this, but this is about to get explodingly boring. Really, quite drastically boring as we're driving down this mostly featureless straight. There aren't really any corners, and now my laptop's doing an annoying screen effect. I'm not seeing anything smooth now, which is really annoying because that means I can't really commentate on what's going on here. I really want it to smoothen up and fast, if that's alright with the laptop. Okay, I think we're getting there now. Are we anywhere near the next? Okay, yeah, we're coming up to the fast right-hander, so which one's most committed here? Two cars turning in together, the Toyota once again a bit behind. It falls behind on the straights but makes up for it on the corners well, looks of it. And actually, I'd say, yeah, no, the Ford's still just ahead and the Toyota is not far behind, and once again the Volkswagen hasn't even finished a complex, and the next car's already in the next corner. Look at this. So yeah, definitely the Toyota is catching up on these corners. It seems to be able to just get that little bit more speed. It will be interesting as we get into the main cornering complex to see if that stability carries through into the really fast corners. With cars that are this slow, they should be able to make it some time there. Of course, in the Mons cars, doesn't really make much difference. They're so quick for there. No real time to be made up at all. But in cars of this pace, it will be interesting to see just which one can hold on and not lose as much speed as the others. You'd think with the Ford's straight line ability, it should be able to keep the momentum from these fast corners, but you never know that change of direction could favour the Toyota. So anyway, all three cars are in the next area. I've completely forgotten about the Volkswagen at this point. It's so boring, I'm not even commentating on it. And the Ford's actually quite a long way ahead there now, actually, as they come beneath the advertising sign. And if I'm not mistaken, the Toyota, which has been behind the Austin Healey pretty much all video, is actually catching up. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like it's actually catching up with the Ford as well. Just. Yeah, no, the Austin went really wide there, but managed to hold on. Volkswagen coming up to the corner these other cars have just gone through. And here we go, we're approaching the penultimate chicane. Could all still, this is where the direction change should really favour the Toyota there. But I think, if I'm being honest with you, the Ford's just a little bit too far ahead, and it is. It's already in that final chicane, and that was monstrous through that. Good angle, good line, and the Toyota had to make a minor adjustment. And now it's a sprint for line. The Ford has finished, so where's the Toyota? The Toyota just beats the Austin Healey, and now we're left watching the Volkswagen coming through the final chicane. Just to show you, well, it's a bit humiliating really. So once again we're left watching this Volkswagen cross the line. Absolute shame there. I was hoping it would do a bit better in this race. If you like this video, please remember to hit like and subscribe. And now two videos which you probably haven't seen yet. On the left we have Voodoo Killer, a video which is a 30-second montage set to some absolutely amazing rocky music, and it is a pretty awesome gameplay, so I'd recommend you go and see that little montage. And on the right we have zoomin.tv/games, my YouTube partner, and in this video I hope to answer whether or not my partner is a scam or not. And the most chief question of all, if I have been invited to join a network, should I or shouldn't I? But for now, thank you very much for watching.